Oops. Wait. Did I already? Yeah. But here we go. One more. One more in this galaxy. In
Are
the.
you sure just one?
I've got a format. So, well, one more important planet. One more planet that people are from or go to. And you're okay. So the planet Sun, no native inhabitants. That's something that Shang took over and said, "This is my planet now." And Hammer is where the Pauls are from, so they're just kind of bug-like. But a nearby planet that has somewhat similar life, but also shows you maybe where Earth might be slightly close to, is the I got a format and I got to keep to it. Is the planet Tea-Fay? There are two planets here. There are two more planets. I thought this was part of that one. This is the planet Tea-Fay. Do you remember who's from Tea-Fay? There's two races.
I'm gonna take a wild guess here. Saiyans.
No, I can't get sued.
Or the
Wait, are they? They're from Truffle or something.
whatever Lumen is.
Titanians? No, they're from. They're from.
Tataya.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Two races are from that. Titanians actually was kind of a good guess, but Masons are from Mesa's moon, Livering, and were moved to Mesa and then named Masons. And then Titanians are from an island on Mesa called Tataya. So it doesn't have two natural inhabitants, but this one has two natural inhabitants: the Kaytons and the Pokotos.
Kaytons are heard you mention before Pokotos.
Yes, so the Kaytons and the Pokotos had a war and left the planet uninhabitable after the war. The only surviving Kayton was Dorm.
Okay.
And a lot more Pokotos survived, but as Dorm was the only one left standing of his entire race, the war just stopped, and they looked around and realized that they needed to leave this planet because no one could live on it anymore.
Well, shoot! What kind of war did they wage? How did they wage it?
Yeah, well, energy blast, nuclear weapons, just all sorts of stuff. So this this big area
If they
here.
were too focused on their war and noticed they were destroying the planet, I wouldn't give them another one.
Well, they don't live together anymore either because uh, neither one considers themselves a winner of this war, so they don't have war anymore. But
Yeah, I was about to
Dorm
say
being the
I
last
hope,
one of his kind.
Still, I hope they learned a lesson, because if they're going to be that, what's the term? Oblivious to their surroundings and such.
So what you have here, this big landmass. These two landmasses were uninhabitable anyway. But this big landmass here, which used to be green and lush and great, is where the Kaytons were. And they were industrious and didn't even realize that there were Pokotos living here. But they built cities and stuff here, and eventually built them up and built a bunch of technology. The Pokotos are always born in quadruplets. So they were growing fast, and they loved living in this plains area, which used to have uh, like vineyards and stuff. It was bushes. They ate fruits in berry form and things like that. So there were no trees. They were all valleys, and they were growing too large a number just to live on this little area. So they wanted to move over here, but there were all these buildings here from the Kaytons, and they requested land to live on, but the Kaytons wouldn't let them have any land because it would mean destroying some of their cities to give them land. So they had this war. These Pokotos were really, really strong, though. So they ended up, because of Pokotos, you're born in quadruplets and you can fuse with your brothers or sisters. There's always 4 boys or 4 girls. and they can fuse together to create one really, really strong creature or entity, whatever, fighter, and they can use energy and stuff like that. So they fused together and flew over here and fought, and the Kaytons fought back with weapons and things, and just ended up destroying the cities and destroying the land and destroying the atmosphere, and the planet was gone by the end of it. It's based on I actually think I have something written down for this. Huh. Well, I've got a lot written down.
Yeah, pages and pages. Among pages.
Yeah. Oh, there's top 10 power. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's slightly based on Naboo and New York City.
Naboo from Star Wars and New York City from
Real life.
From real life.
Yeah, that's what this planet's based on. So you have New York City, and the Naboo would be the Kaytons, and then
Oh.
the Gungan stuff would be the Pokotos.
Interesting.
One more planet in this galaxy. See it?
Okay. How's it based on New York City then?
Just the skyscrapers, bustling noise. Everyone's busy. There's no one has a car because there's too much traffic.
Shoot, I would almost just based on still on Naboo.
Right, but a part of the inspiration before Naboo was New York City.
Okay, get going.